he's got the machinery here. I have a plan. I've had a plan the whole time here with this job. I walked it really good. I checked every spot that I could throw this wood and made a plan. I see guys get excited. They just want to get in and cut, and they really don't make a plan, friends. And I see it a lot. I see it a lot because a lot of people are putting their tree work on the internet, and I think that's great. I do. But take your time. I don't want to cause problems for this guy when I leave. So it's nothing for me to just relax for a minute, check my saws, fuel up, let him get, because when I lay that fir down, friends, trust me, those limbs aren't going anywheres until that freaking tree's gone. That tree, that big fir tree, I did this for a reason, friends. I put this here for a reason. I wanted to smash limbs off the side of that tree because of its lean. Look at the big bow in it. It's actually leaning up here hard, but I don't want it up here because that means I would go across this timber, you see? I would lay across it, which isn't the end of the world, and I still could, but I'm thinking down here. You know what I'm saying? So we opened up, it looks good. I'm giving him a couple minutes and we'll get back on this thing. But when I leave, he's got a heck of a mess to deal with. So why not let him do some of this, you see? Because that first big, and another reason I don't want it coming straight is it's gonna wipe out the garlic. That thing's tall, friends. It's right tall. So it would come and wipe out garlic. He said he's not worried about it, but you know me, friends. You know me. I'll show you the lean on this thing. We got some drone footage today too. I hope we can get it. So that's a pretty good sized tree. Okay. So there we go. He's cleaned it up nice. That's a big tree. Let's have a look. What do we got here? We call that 5 foot in the cookhouse. So we're 5 foot that way. What are we this way, friends? To the flare. You know, we're 5 foot, 5.5 feet. So we're 5.5 on the flare. It's a very nice 5 foot cedar. It's what it is. Okay, I'm gonna go strip this off here. I'm gonna buck this log. No, you said 12, didn't you? 12.6. 12.6. That's a nice tree. Okay, friends, so here we are. We got this thing all processed beautifully, right out to probably a 12-inch top, beautiful log, limmy. It is limmy, and you may ask, friends, you may ask why I wanted to brush this fir up. And you think, well, you were falling this tree, why did you put all this brush here? There was a method to my madness, and you will now see it. Okay? There was a plan. It's too short that way, and the garlic bed is there. See it there? It's going to smash it. Now, obviously everybody knows, instead of going straight, if you go to the angle, like you can fit a 10-foot 2x4 in an 8'8" box by going diagonal. But you put it straight in, you won't be able to shut the tailgate. Same principle. On a diagonal, you gain an extra few feet. So in this case, we need it. So here's this tree. I'm just going to give it to you. Here we go. We're right off the stump here. Okay? It's big. Very big. It goes up. It's leaning hard out this way, okay? And it goes up, and then it kind of biffs back. See it there? It kind of snorts back a bit. And I'll show you what I'm talking about here. It would go so easily if I just fell it up there, friends. You know what I mean? If I just fell it up there, it would just go up by that cedar simply. But we don't want it up there. We want it down here. Yeah, because that tree's staying. And another reason why this cedar tree, as you'll see, went right there is because I smashed all that weight that was hanging out on that, all those fir limbs. I wiped them all out. They were reefing that tree over harder than it is. Now you can actually see the lean on the tree. Look at it. Okay, so that tree is leaning up here, but I don't want it there, and we do not want to smash that cedar. So that's why he's got that brush there. I'm just gonna go put a cut in it. So it is tight quarters, believe it or not. There looks like there's room here, but we've got to be bang on. We do. Just this tree's coming down too, but I'm not taking it yet because I don't want to put it down and then hammer it with a fir tree. Firs will crush and ruin cedar logs. Put the cedar down, or put the fir down, right? So here the thing is, it's a large tree. Here it goes up. There's the backside. It loops out. Give you a little gander at it from back here, just so you get the whole gap. Yeah, look at it here. Look at this thing. It's darting out way out. Okay, so what I want to do is go there, over by the pickup. So we'll set up, put an undercut in it. We got the 394. The fir is not like cutting cedar. Cedar is a soft wood. We all love cutting cedar. It's wonderful stuff. Okay. Oh.
So friends, there's 100 ways to skin a cat on a big undercut like this. There's a few different ways to do this. I've tried many through the years. Sighting up is always a good way to go. Just run this next cut right up. You'll even see the undercut, even though there's only half of it cut up. You'll see it drop, and you'll see it move. So use your sights on your bottom cut too. Use your sights all the time. So I'm just gonna bring this right up, and then I'll show you what I do. I flip over the saw. A lot of you see me do this before. It's what we do in big wood. So before you commit, just cut a little bit of wood, you know, just bar deep or whatever. Go around, make sure you're going to line up before you commit.
Oh, here we go, friends. There's our stump. Hinge wood all across. Like I say, my concern more so was the pump house. So I kind of kept it high. I even cut this last little bit. You'll see in the video where I cut here. I actually saw the tree drift. You might even see it in the video. Okay, let's get that bucked.
So, friends, this is where the 94 really comes in handy. I mean, or let's say an 80 to a 90 cc power saw. I mean, this fir is nothing like cedar. Like, listen to this power saw. You see that right there? You see that old school Buck and Billy Ray sweater? That sucker? Well, oldbuckandbillyray.com has this available for you. I've been pushing that old website, haven't I, Christine? Christine's proud of me when I do that. I've never been good at that, friends. Like saying, you know what I mean, doing that self-promotion thing. I've just not been good at it. I'm better at what you're looking at right now with that 9.4 wide open with that custom exhaust on there with a bear claw port job on that, which isn't crazy, by the way. It's not. It's just bear claw goes in. He's been doing this 100,000 years. He just goes in. He just bit of flow action, just, you know, nothing crazy. He don't use no timing wheel, old bear claw. No, he just knows what's going down inside there. He's a motor man. Anyway, friends, I've only interjected for one thing. The website thing was just kind of a whim because that is my first old school design and I love it. But I love what I'm doing right now in this video. This is me to a T. For those of you that are new here to the channel, new subscribers, I see you coming in. I welcome you. I am grateful for your presence here, and I hope your life is going well. If it isn't, you can make it good. You can. So this is it. This is primo, old school. That's what got me on the old school thing. This is what I enjoy the most, friends. This style of work right here. Big saws, beautiful pipes, fir and cedar, and just going. Hey, do what you want, friends. Do what you think about. You know, if you think about doing something, you've been thinking about it even since you were a little kid, and you're not doing it, it ain't too late. It's not. You could do it, and I wish you to. Anyways, let's get back to this and finish up this and move on to the next job, shall we? Which will be on the same property.
cool. Check out this. Nathan Jensen. YouTube has given me super thanks. And it's right there. And it's underneath and I'm just going to show this because I don't talk about any of this stuff, like hardly ever. And it really helps. It's right here. See this? Super thanks. Look at that character. What's he doing? Oh, taking you on a journey. See this? This is show support with super thanks. See? And YouTube has put up for most creators now, I think. What a cool thing. And I'm going to tell you something. There's been a couple super thanks on this video. I forget the other gentleman, but I want to thank the people who did the super thanks, it's called. Right there, Mr. Jay Settler. Look at that. Jay, you're awesome, brother. Thank you so much. There we go, friends. Another video. Another day in this beautiful life that we all have the opportunity to do good in. I am going outside. It's my normalish time when I'm finished editing a video. Got to get the lawn mowed, the regular chores of a fella. It's been interesting weather. We've had wind and rain. I'm sure proud of these young fellas. We just finished up a job. I'm talking about my boy and Matt. Two sons of loggers. They've both. It's neat how the younger generation. It seems. I'm just speaking men right now. Not so much women, but men, young gentlemen coming out of school. There seems to be a resurgence of the physical manual trades, friends. And I love it. I love it because it's what built our world. So technology, yes, is here. It's here to stay. We all know that. But I love seeing my boy and his friends work with their bodies and their physical beings. I love it. And there's lots of that to come, friends, on the channel. And just proud to work with them yesterday. I had a wonderful day with them yesterday. And of course, that's all to come. It was just raining cats and dogs, but I managed to get the GoPro and got some footage of us falling in that. And once you're that cut up, you start looking up. Then trying to scrape and tickle away at something, that wood will pull away. There's no doubt about it. I'm telling you, it's better than starting to keep cutting your wood if your tree's not going and you know you're fairly cut up. There it goes. Right down the line. It's a great shot. He's right down the line. So see the wood he's got there, quite a bit. But he's also got this beside him.
Nah, that was good. We're not finished this job neither. So there's more to come. So again, friends, work hard, be honest. Most of all, be kind to one another. We'll catch you guys on the next video. BuckandBillyRay.com for your goodies. I'm wearing the old school Buck and Billy Ray logo. That was where it all started right there. That's one of my old school logos. So anybody that's been in the store, we started with Michael Collins, friends. Remember, we started it with one of our messengers of kindness. Oh, actually, I've got Minor Illusion. Your YouTube handle is Minor Illusion. And you know why I'm shouting you out, brother. Thank you. A new messenger of kindness. Zeth, our crazy wild Zeth, who is very apparent on Sundays for us here. Huge support. We also, Matthew Gratland, thank you again for putting an effort in. We appreciate the heck out of you, brother. Matthew. Sydney Long, welcome and thank you. Sincerely, thank you. Messenger of kindness. And Jordan Munson. Jordan's been here a while and he's a positive dude and he's decided to become a messenger of kindness. Man, I tell you, Sydney, MPI Tools, you're there too, brother. I see ya. Anyway, friends, I've done interjections enough on this video. I'm just excited. The rain is coming down sideways. I'm heading out to the bunker, probably grab the drumsticks, make some axes, and get some stuff off down to the post office. Be kind. Thank you so much. And you never know, you might get picked for a freaking axe. You might get picked for a swag pack. Just time to give back. Tons. Over and out. Catch you on the next video. See you on the stump.